Global conflicts are shaking our markets, but our Gulf Coast housing scene is far from a teardown. Some buyers are backing out, others are bidding in, and this market is still serving up plenty of plot twists. Aubrey Osborne from Call It Closed International Realty is joining us. She's been tracking shifts and showings on the Gulf Coast for, nearly 25 years. Also an author. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
I love coming here.
We always have fun when you do come because you are truly an expert on this market. You have been here long enough to know what waves we're riding and which ones we can expect to be coming down the road. This global conflict has some people concerned, I know. How does it affect what you are seeing?
Absolutely. It's a really mature buyer right now that's buying. Mm-hmm. So it takes that particular buyer that's, comfortable, which very few are comfortable.
I understand that. Is it, are people holding on to their money more, or are we seeing a certain sector pushing forward more so?
You have certain buyers that feel comfortable investing into the real estate market instead of the stock market.
Sure.
So you have some people that are investing in for the purposes of just safety of money, because obviously here in Southwest Florida, we're really kind of in a little bit in a bubble. So of course across the country, we're seeing some markets slow down, but here we are sitting on a high amount of inventory. So it's an incredible time to buy. So if you're a buyer that is comfortable and wanting to shell that money, obviously our market's a great time to buy.
How are interest rates affecting the housing market? I know that they always do, but it's been an interesting trend here, kind of stagnant and not dropping as much as people had hoped.
No, we all thought we were going to be in the fives at this time of year. Obviously, with the war breaking out, that caused us to have this economic problem, and here we are with still in the 6.1, 6.25, somewhere in that nature, which does cause a problem for a family that's wanting to buy a home. They're wanting to wait to see those numbers a little bit lower. Again, some buyers are willing to, you don't marry the rate.
Sure.
You can refinance.
You can always refinance,
So of course, but that does cause you to buy a little bit cheaper of a home because obviously you're payment sensitive. And so we really would love to see those numbers come down, but I'm not sure we're going to see them this year.
You were mentioning that it's definitely a buyer's market. What does our inventory look like right now? I do feel like I'm seeing for sale signs everywhere.
We have about 8 months worth of inventory.
Wow.
Which is really high. So just to give you some perspective, about 3 months is what we call a healthy market. So obviously we're sitting on a high amount of inventory. And if you add the condos in there, that's more like 12 months of inventory.
Wow.
So if you just look at condos along the shoreline, around about 12 months of inventory. If you add it all together, about 8 months worth of inventory overall, which is kind of high. We are one of the highest in the entire nation right now. And so of course, it is time to buy. If you're a seller, you really need to be talking with an expert because the houses are selling that are priced very aggressive.
So they have to be also move-in ready is what I'm hearing.
I'm so glad that you said that because so many sellers come in and they're like, oh, we can just leave it. I'm like, no, let's not leave it. We've got to clean this up. We've got to change out the floors. We need to do the painting. It doesn't mean that you have to rip out your kitchen and put a new kitchen in, but it does need to be fresh. It does need to be clean. And so, yes, those ready move-in houses where people can come and settle in before they get into big projects, those are the ones that are moving.
So it's more than landscaping and paint the front door. We're talking it's got to be, at least livable.
Yes, it's got to be livable. And, people are really coming out of those old trends. They're wanting that fresh look, those white, bright, light colors.
Sure.
That's why the new construction is doing so well because they're priced very aggressively. Everything's brand new. And so you have this opportunity where the sellers of the builders are doing these rate buy downs for a lot of the buyers.
What do you do if you are trying to sell? And let's say you were saying light, bright. You've got a home that has the Tuscan flair that was so popular here for a long time. What are some things we can do?
That's a great question. I think paint goes a long way. It's not very expensive. And you can paint, if you have those real wood cabinets, you can have them painted.
Okay.
And that changes everything.
Sure.
Even if you have the older countertops, but the light color really coming in with the darker floors and whatever, lighting the walls down, absolutely is key to do in this moment.
So lean toward lighter. That makes sense.
Lean to lighter, not white, but light.
But light. Where are the buyers leaning toward as far as zip codes? What areas areas are the hot markets?
That's really just depends on where people are moving from and where their work. We're seeing still people move here for jobs and for lifestyle,
Sure.
of course, and we have a beautiful economy here in our market. So people want to come here for that purposes. So it just depends. We have some new hospitals being built,
Right.
the veterans.
Sure.
So I just put a client under contract that's moving near that area. They want to be within 15 minutes, of course, that. So
Great.
really just depends on where they want to be. So you've still got the retirees that are like, I want to be in the water. They look more towards Cape Coral, the Charlotte County area. There's some really great prices.
Yeah.
Of course, then you've got Naples for the new stuff that's going on down there. So it just really depends on their personal needs.
If you're looking for that tangible investment, what should we be looking for? What are the key things that we need?
You want to get into something that has a good history, an area that has a good history for rental. You don't want to be in a market that's saturated with just rentals. We have some little key spots around that are just saturated with rentals. I recommend to not do those. Maybe do a different area, and you've got to watch your HOAs because certain HOAs do not allow you to put a rental in there. Or you have to own it for a year before you're even allowed to rent it.
Wow, I didn't
So this is the reason why you need to talk to an expert to make sure you're reading all the bylaws of the area and make sure that you're picking the right spot.
I feel like a lot of people come down here and everybody's a realtor.
Very true.
Yeah. How do we find, of course, Call It Closed is a very reputable company. How do we know that we're working with someone who really understands our community?
Man, I love that you brought that up because it is true. I think I can throw a ball and hit 5 agents at one time at any place. Yes, you absolutely want to look at the history of the agent. How long have you been here? We have a lot of agents that got in like during the COVID time and they sold a lot of houses during that moment. But now here we are in a shaking market where it's really unsettled. You have to market your homes actually to sell them. You actually have to know what you're doing in the difficult times. You really need to work with an agent that's gotten their license before the crash.
Yeah, sure.
Because we rode those days. We survived it. If those agents survived it, then those are the ones you want to go with.
So do your research.
Do your research. Do your homework.
Aubralie, thank you so much. We always appreciate when you're here.
Honor.
We learn so much. Again, check it out. Call It Close International Realty is where you can get in touch with Aubralie and her team. That's her book right there, too. It is a great read, by the way. I meant to call you. Yes, it's a fantastic read. You'll learn a lot about an industry that is so important to so many of us. It is 9:48 right now. We're going to put more information for you on our Gulf Coast News app and website. We're going to be right back.